Have you ever stood in front of a strange painting and thought, what does this even mean?
Or maybe you wanted to sound smart in an art gallery, but didn't know the right words in English.
Today, we'll fix that. In just one lesson, you'll learn how to talk about modern art like a pro, even if you're just starting out.
And by the end, you'll know how to impress your friends with phrases like, "This piece really challenges traditional aesthetics."
Let's dive into the colors, shapes, and language of modern art. And yes, we'll make it fun and easy. James, what exactly is modern art? People always mix it up with contemporary art.
Good question. In simple English, modern art refers to artworks made roughly between the 1860s and the 1970s. Contemporary art is art made today.
So, if you're in a museum and you see bold colors, unusual shapes, or abstract paintings, you're probably looking at modern art.
Exactly. Let's learn some basic words you can use.
Abstract. Art that doesn't look like real objects. This painting is abstract. It doesn't show a clear image of anything. Exhibit, exhibition. A public display of art. The museum is hosting an exhibition of Picasso's work.
Gallery, a room or building for showing art. We visited an art gallery downtown. Sculpture, 3D artwork made of metal, stone, or other materials. That sculpture in the corner looks like a giant spoon.
If you're enjoying this lesson so far, hit the like button. It really helps Hello English Lab reach more learners like you.
Now, let's learn how to describe what you see.
And don't worry, you don't need to be an expert. Just use these simple patterns. I think this painting shows, the colors make me feel, the artist seems to focus on, this work is inspired by, it has a modern, minimal style. Let's take a mini dialogue example. Are you ready? James, look at this painting. It's just a blue square.
True, but I might say, this painting uses simple shapes to create a feeling of calm.
Wow, that sounds much better than just saying it's a square.
Quick question for you. What's the most interesting piece of art you've ever seen? Write it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Let's meet some famous modern artists and learn to describe them in English. Artist number 1, Pablo Picasso. Style, Cubism. Abstract forms. Picasso broke traditional rules of painting by showing objects from many angles at once. Artist number 2, Vincent van Gogh. Bold colors, strong brushstrokes.
Van Gogh used swirling colors to express emotion.
Artist number 3, Frida Kahlo. Artist number 3, Frida Kahlo, created personal and symbolic art.
Kahlo painted her life experiences using bright Mexican colors.
Now, let's take another mini dialogue using some favorite artists and work out a conversation. Are you ready? Let's go. James, how would you describe Van Gogh's paintings?
I'd say his art feels alive because of the bright colors and energetic brushstrokes.
If you're learning something new today, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a lesson.
Sometimes modern art can feel confusing. It's okay to say you don't understand it, but say it politely.
Here are some polite opinion phrases. I'm not sure what this artwork means, but it's interesting. I prefer more traditional paintings, but I can see why this is popular. This piece makes me curious. It's very unusual. Here is a mini dialogue example. James, this painting just looks like random lines.
Yeah, but I'd say, I'm not sure what the artist meant, but I like the colors. They're energetic.
See? That sounds much more thoughtful.
If this lesson is helping you speak better English, share it with a friend who loves art.
What if you're actually visiting an art museum? Let's practice some English sentences. Are you ready? James, please take the lead.
1 ticket, please. What time does the gallery close?
Who is the artist of this painting? Can you tell me more about this exhibit?
Let's start on the second floor. Take a picture of me next to this sculpture.
Excuse me, could you tell me where the modern art section is?
Sure, it's on the third floor to your left.
Perfect, let's go.
Now you know how to describe modern art, talk about famous artists, share opinions politely, and even visit a museum in English.
Remember, learning English is like learning art. It takes practice, curiosity, and a little creativity. If you enjoyed this lesson, hit like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite artist. James, why do you think English is so important when it comes to art?
Well, English is the global language of art exhibitions, museums, and galleries. If you want to talk about art with people from different countries, English is your bridge.
Exactly. And it's not just about talking. English words help you organize your thoughts about art, so you can describe, explain, and even debate what you see.
Imagine standing in front of an abstract painting. Instead of just saying, I like it, or I don't like it, you could say things like, this artwork challenges traditional ideas of beauty. I think the artist is expressing freedom through color.
Sounds so much better, right? And you don't need complicated words, just the right ones.
Before we continue, pause for a moment and type in the comments, what's the most confusing painting you've ever seen? Let's see who has the wildest story.
Let's start with essential vocabulary. If you only learn 10 words today, make them these.
Abstract, minimalist, conceptual, composition, perspective, texture, symbolism, contrast, installation, interpretation.
James, can you explain these in simple English?
Sure. Abstract means the art doesn't show real objects, but shapes and colors. Minimalist means very simple, with few details. Conceptual means the idea is more important than the object. Composition is how things are arranged in the artwork. Perspective is how space and distance are shown. Texture is how something feels or looks like it feels. Symbolism is when an object represents something bigger. Contrast is when two things are very different, like dark versus light. Installation is art that fills a space, not just a painting. And interpretation is your personal explanation of the meaning.
Great, let's practice. I'll describe an artwork, and you, the viewer, try to guess which word matches. This artwork is very simple. It uses only one color and 2 lines. The answer is minimalist. This piece is not realistic. You see shapes and colors, but no people or objects.
The answer is abstract.
Type your answers in the comments, and if you got both correct, write, I'm an art expert now.
Knowing vocabulary is good, but you also need full sentences to use in real life.
Right. Here are 10 useful phrases for any museum visit. Are you ready? James, over to you.
What inspired the artist to create this piece? I'm curious about the meaning behind this work. The colors really catch my attention. It feels calm and peaceful. It seems chaotic, like a storm of ideas. This reminds me of use your own experience. I think the artist is trying to say, it challenges my idea of what art should be. The textures make it feel alive. I wonder why the artist chose this style.
Let's turn these into a role play.
Wow, Sarah, this painting is full of bright colors. The colors really catch my attention.
Yes, and I wonder what inspired the artist to create this piece.
It feels calm and peaceful to me.
Really? I think it seems chaotic, like a storm of ideas.
Interesting. I think the artist is trying to say that beauty can exist even in confusion.
Your turn. Pick any painting you know, even from Google Images, and write 3 sentences about it in English using these phrases.
Art is visual, but talking about it is verbal. You need words for colors, shapes, and feelings.
Let's start with colors. Don't just say red or blue. Say deep red, pale blue, vibrant yellow, soft green.
Good point. For shapes, instead of just saying circle or square, say curved lines, sharp angles, irregular forms, geometric patterns.
And for emotions, instead of just happy or sad, try uplifting, nostalgic, mysterious, unsettling, playful. Now, let's take another mini exercise. I'll describe a painting, and you pick a better adjective. The painting is blue. Better, deep blue, soft blue, pale blue. The shapes are strange. Better, irregular forms, sharp angles. The feeling is happy. Better, playful, uplifting.
Write 3 adjectives in the comments to describe your favorite artwork. We might feature your comment in our next video.
Sometimes the best way to understand art is to ask questions in English.
Yes, here are some powerful ones. What do you think the artist was feeling when creating this? How does this artwork connect to today's world? Why did the artist choose this material? What emotions does this piece give you? If this artwork could speak, what would it say?
Now let's take another role-play exam. James and I will be asking questions during an art tour. Are you ready? Let's go.
I'm curious, how does this painting connect to today's world?
Good question. The guide says it's about technology and isolation.
Interesting. If this artwork could speak, I think it would say, pay attention to how you use your phone.
Choose your favorite question from this list and write it down in your notebook. Next time you're at a museum, ask it, or just use it to think more deeply about art.
Understanding modern art is not just about knowing colors and shapes. It's about culture.
Exactly. Modern art often talks about freedom, politics, identity, or even technology. These ideas need words.
Here's an example. If you see a sculpture made of trash, you can say, "This artwork comments on waste and environmental issues."
Or if you see a digital artwork, you could say, "It explores how technology changes human relationships." Let's quickly review. You learned vocabulary, useful phrases, adjectives, and smart questions for modern art.
Your challenge. Go online, pick 3 modern artworks, and describe them using today's words. Post your sentences in the comments.
If you enjoyed this lesson, like this video, subscribe to Hello English Lab, and hit the bell icon. That way you'll never miss a new English adventure.
And share this video with a friend who loves art, or someone who just wants to sound smarter at museums.
Remember, English is not just for work or travel. It's a key to culture.
And the more you understand art, the more you understand people. Keep learning, keep exploring.
And we'll see you in the next video here at Hello English Lab.